We're flying high, lights in motion paint the night. Innovation takes the stage, drones and dreams, we set the pace. Entertainment, bold and true, the future's here, we bring it to you. ArtCo drones lifted higher. ArtCo drones light the fire. From the ground up to the stars, ArtCo shines wherever you are. ArtCo drone in the sky. ArtCo we fly. Entertainment, bold and true, the future is here, we bring it to you. ArtCo drones lifted higher. ArtCo drones light the fire. ArtCo drone in the sky. ArtCo we fly.
Hey, welcome to ArtCo Drones and Entertainment. Welcome. Hope you all had a wonderful week. Here, we're getting snow here. It snowed all day here. We got a couple inches so far, but now that the temperatures are dropping, we may get a little more snow tonight. My only worry is I hope that my car door doesn't get frozen shut because I'm working again Saturday. And so don't forget, I'm giving away another some more toffee this week. So I've got the prize wheel up and we'll get it going. Let's get the show going. Let's welcome all the way from the land down under in Australia. Let's welcome Dominic Papa Sergio.
Good evening.
Welcome.
Good evening. How are we?
Good evening and good to see you. And it's probably warmer where you are than it is
Yeah,
here.
it's in the high 70s.
High 70s. Okay, that's good. That's good. We got Brad Nana's Attic in the chat. Good to see you,
Hello
Brad.
to everybody in the chat.
Yep. So we got 5 people watching so far. That's
Yay.
good. That's good. Let's see. We got baseball that's going to be starting in about 3 weeks. Right now, we've got spring training going.
Mhm.
And we got basketball back on, and hockey it got underway after the players got back from the Olympics because the NHL shut down for a while because the players went to their countries that they're from, and United States won the gold medal in hockey, and
Yay.
Canada got the silver.
Yes. Good.
So that's what's going on. Not a whole lot in the drone world other than the FAA is being sued by DJI, and don't know what impact that'll have, if it'll have any impact. I don't know. I'm kind of up in the air, and from what Lon Denard said, it's mostly customs that's holding up all the packages. It's
Mm.
not really the FAA that's holding up, you
That's
know.
the Customs and Border Patrol, you're saying, is the
Right,
main
right.
issue here.
There are some sales. I guess the flip is on sale, so they got really good prices on that. So Dominic, you have something that is from DJI, I believe.
Yeah, the remote, the robot vacuum, the Romo.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah.
cool. So how does that compare to the other robot? Is it similar? Is it dish shape?
Yeah,
Dish,
it's the normal disc shape. I'm not really a huge I don't have a huge amount of knowledge on robot vacuums in general. So
yeah,
but it seems to be the same sort of concept where you have that big hockey puck style
right. Hmm.
thing when it comes out. It obviously does. It's obviously got waypoints on it,
Right, right,
and then once it finishes waypoints, it just returns to home, sort of thing.
right.
So yeah,
Yeah, where it gets recharged and ready
yeah,
for the
I would
next.
think so. Yeah, it goes into some sort of dock and
Yeah,
recharges, and it's obviously sent out to the
right,
waypoints in its programming part.
right. And I believe, well, it probably has the sensors that they got from their drones, so they
Yeah,
use
yeah, yeah.
sensors for any obstacles and
Yeah, it's obviously got obstacle avoidance, return to home,
right,
waypoints.
right, right, right. Okay, okay. So I've been looking at drones on Goodwill, and I found they have some Autel X-Star drones on.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
great.
All right, let's welcome all the way from Port St. Lucie, Florida, where it's a balmy 80 something. We shall find out. Let's welcome Bill Ronayne.
Hi, Art.
Well,
Hello, Bill.
Hi, Dominic. Hey, it was warm today, but I worked all day, so I have no idea. What channel is this on?
what channel this on?
Yeah.
It's on.
It's not coming up as you're not coming up as live for some reason in my thing.
Well, I got it
I know
live
you're
on.
live. It says live in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. I know you're live, and
Yeah,
it looks like Three Conservative Gimps is on. That's the one that's highlighted.
No, it's coming up on ArtCo Drones and Entertainment
yeah,
channel.
Well, for
yeah.
you it is, not for me. That's all I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that is weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks like Three Conservative Gimps is live. It's highlighted. You know what I mean? How it gets to the top of the list and it's highlighted with a little dot next to it.
right?
Yeah,
Huh,
that's what's showing
that
as
is-
my.
huh.
It's very odd.
Well,
Yeah, it is.
Hmm. All right, we'll have to do it the hard way and scroll down to our.
right, right.
Yes, you should be at the top because I subscribed to you. Am I?
Yeah.
No, I'm logged into my account. That's weird.
Well, we got Brian, Waypoint, New England. Welcome, welcome, Brian.
Yeah, it shows you're live. It's got a little thing next to you, but you're not up at the top with all the live ones.
No, okay.
Huh. Wow.
That's odd. Did you block me?
No.
Okay, it's possible. It'd be funny to block somebody that's on every week and they don't even know it. You know what I mean?
Hey, Brenda. Brenda's here. Hey,
Brenda!
Brenda.
Hello, Brenda.
Our friend Brenda. Good to see you.
Oh, Brenda, did
me
did
too.
my toffee arrive yet, Bill?
Well, yeah, I was going to get to that. Yes, it came today, as a matter of fact.
Oh, good. Good for you. And did you put in refrigerator?
Of course.
Oh, that's good.
I took it out of the packet, and even though, so you said bubble wrap, that must work pretty well because it wasn't like hot today, but it was. Let me see, it'll tell me right here.
Right.
I think it was in the 80s, but it was fine. You know, it felt
Good,
firm.
good.
It felt firm. It didn't feel like toothpaste like the last time. And so I put it in the fridge. So I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, good.
It's good. It's good to put it in the fridge anyway. I like it like that.
Yeah.
Like it like
Good,
that.
good, good.
Yeah. No, it's
Awesome.
good. Good job. All right.
Great.
Let's see. Today, the high was 80.
The high was 80. Good.
Yeah, my truck told me
Yes.
higher, but you know they always do. Your vehicles always do. They don't have any
Yeah,
clue what
yeah.
they're talking about. So it was a nice day. You know.
Good, good, good for
Yeah,
you.
I didn't get to it. Yeah, good for you. Fuck you. I was in a bowling. I was inside a bowling alley all day.
And yeah, air conditioned. And
Yeah, okay. It's air conditioned here at my house too. You know, I got my
that's-
backyard anytime I feel like it. Why am I talking like that? My house. I got my backyard and some burgers on the grill or some shrimps
Yeah.
on the Barbie.
Bobby. Yeah,
Barbie. Yeah.
yeah.
Or I could spend all day counting money, other people's money, and dealing with other people's insanity all day long. I could do that,
There you go.
you know, which is what I've chosen so that I can fill my refrigerator. You know,
Well, it's been snowing all day, and right now it's
isn't that something?
real light snow.
The difference. It's snowing at your house, and it was 80 and sunny here all day,
Yeah.
and we live in the same country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's pretty funny, and it's not like, and no offense to Australia, I'd love to visit, but it's not like Australia where you could be very, very far apart in that country in pretty built up areas, but there's nothing in between there and there.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it's wide open.
Yeah, to give you an example, there can be a 10 degrees Celsius difference, and it's like 100 kilometers away.
Oh yeah, no, there's that. That's what I'm talking about. But it just feels like Art and I are closer because you can actually drive from town to town to town, and as far as he is from me, which is pretty fucking far,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like 1,500 miles across desert to me. You know, I thought I was bringing up, but you're right. I mean, I know you've got some very, very hot regions there. Hot regions. I mean, how close to the equator is the northern part of Australia?
It's in a subtropical zone because it's above the Tropic of Capricorn. Okay. So once you get to the top, the tip of where you see Queensland, you got the Tiwi Islands and that area,
right?
And that is really hot and humid.
Subtropical, and then what? Worse than that would be tropical.
Yeah, as you go, but I
don't remember this
into Papua New Guinea and Timor Leste, which is the next country above it.
That's interesting. So where am I? This is subtropical, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes,
probably
you are.
If you're under the Tropic of Cancer, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Am I? No, Tropic of Cancer is you now. What isn't it? You?
No, Tropic of Capricorn.
Oh, Tropic of Cancer. Okay, hey,
Capricorn Cancer's further up.
Never would have remembered that. And I know, I think I learned that along the way. How often does it come up?
I was just going to say the only reason why I can remember it's the Tropic of Capricorn.
But you're fucking smart.
Because there's a reason there's a region in Queensland called Capricornia, so that's how I remember it.
Oh.
Well, that's pretty smart. I mean, top
end of
Queensland. Tropic of Cancer. I got to look up here.
Yeah.
All right. Where the F is?
And don't forget Tasmania, they get snow down there. Yeah.
At Wellington.
In the Philippines, they get snow cones.
Yep. They do for their hollow. Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
And
South Florida is just above the Tropic of Cancer. Just above. Like there's a picture here. It's pretty friggin' close. Like Cuba is below it. That's how close it is. Cuba is just barely below the Tropic of Cancer. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Very interesting.
Cool.
Actually, it looks like some of the I don't know. I can't. It's a terrible picture. I got to get a better one. This is from Wikipedia, and they failed me with that one. Yeah, because I can't tell exactly what islands there are, but it looks like it's possible. Maybe some of the
Bahamas.
No. United States, Florida, the Keys.
Florida.
I don't know if the Keys. It can't tell from the picture. I made it as big as you can, and I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're showing there.
You need something like Google Earth or something like that where you can really zoom in heavily.
There you go.
Get a better here. Well, I'll just hit images. Let's see what this one does. And you know what I could also do? Hey, is any part of the U.S. Yes, Hawaii, part of the U.S. I'll tell you what, that's a state that I spent a little bit of time in, 3 months, had the nicest weather of any place I've ever been.
Right.
But granted, 3 months. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and it was a nice time of year too. I was there for spring, early spring into, it wasn't super hot. It wasn't a lot of rain. It was just gorgeous all the fucking time.
Right.
And I tell you, they spend the money too. If you're in Honolulu at night, it's had nothing to do waiting to get on the ship, because I went there to work. That's why I was there for 3 months. And waiting to get on the ship. And so I'd just take a walk down because my hotel was only a couple blocks off the beach in Waikiki, And I had a couple days to kill. Just the way the best price of the airline versus the price of the hotel, which I got a great deal on that. And, it's old school, owned by some Chinese family forever. But anyway, long story short, it was like right down the street was the free part of Waikiki, public park. And so there they are at night with fucking pressure washers, man. Just walking up and down, just pressure washing the fucking sidewalks. They know, because that's where their bread is buttered. I mean, they make that place look like Disneyland all the fucking time. At least at that time, I imagine they're still doing it because that's where their bread and that's their bread and butter. You're not going to make enough money selling Hawaiian cattle.
Right. Well, we got Thomas Baker and Jim Stroning.
Hey, Thomas.
Jim. It was actually, you can get a serious fine for putting a cigarette out in the street, by the way.
Yeah.
Never saw it.
Indonesia, they'll cane you. Yeah.
Yes, they will.
Yeah.
Which might be an encouragement for certain people.
Yeah.
How many? If it's does it matter? How many whips do I get? If it's a Camel versus a Virginia Slim Ultralight Menthol, do I get less with that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe a little gentler.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just weird thinking. I'm watching too many YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
Seriously, some of them are you laugh because you're so dopey. Now it's becoming part of my personality. I think I'm turning into one of them. Somebody said hello to me. Hello, Jim. Anybody else say hello? Yes. Yep. Brenda. I said hi to Brenda though. Yeah. So anyway, nobody's talking about drones at all. So
no, not a whole lot. Well, the only drone that's in the news are the ones in Iran and Ukraine. Yeah,
the Lucas drone.
Yeah, the Lucas drone.
Yeah, that's the one that's being talked about.
Right. What was it? Ryan Beth calls them the Dorito shaped drone. Yeah. Hey, Jim, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, am I swearing a lot? Was I swearing a lot? I'm sorry. Stop Uncle Bill saying effing. See, I didn't say it that time. I didn't even notice I was doing it. I don't like speaking like that, so I will stop. $5 Canadian.
The one thing that I found very fascinating about it is that they captured one of the Iranian Shahed 136 drones and they reverse engineered it and used it against them. I think that's fascinating.
I think you just twist the rubber band in the other direction, and then it goes back.
Yeah.
You wind it up the other way, you know.
Yeah, wind it up the other way. Yep.
You know, they made fun of a lot. Some of the drones the Russians were using at some points in Ukraine, where like there was like duct tape on them and
Yeah.
aftermarket batteries because they've been sitting for so long. They let whatever battery powered the system die, so they would go to a hardware store and make them fit. Could you imagine that? And that must throw it off. Yeah, but they didn't do very well anyway. So,
well, here's another cleric that bit the dust.
Holy crap, the 72 virgins look like Hillary Clinton and Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, but he might like that, though. He might. Yeah, that's a little harsh.
Actually, there's another one. There's a video doing the rounds at the moment of a Hong Kong golf match where you see the drone doing an orbit around the green, and then it goes out and bang, it goes straight into a tree. And while on that, while on the topic of sporting events, we've got the Formula One Grand Prix. Practice and qualifying today.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I don't follow racing anymore. You know, ruined it for me? Working in it for a few years, and it was like every day and writing about forms of the sport I didn't even care about, and then there's politics too. You leave that out in the reporting. We were the rag for the truck series for years, and we really were. Steve said when he went, because I only went to one track in all these years. I was the guy behind the scenes. Got everything, kept everything running, installed the scripts, took the PR, because that's what we'd get. We get PR from teams had what do you call? Oh shit! Steve did it for a while for Travis Quapple. But that's their job is to put out media quotes and this and that, book things for them, to keep their face out there. They'll do ribbon cuttings and stuff, and they'll put that in the PR, but they'll also talk about things that are going on in the pits, with the team, with the motor, and it was my job. I would take this PR shit and cut out and make it something else, and that's what I would do.
Cool.
And we had an account with AP, so we were able to use those. But we also had guys at all the races, and we had the most extensive photos of anybody, and they were downloadable on the website. So that took up a room because we did it for years, So I mean, that server, that's all that was on it. We were even talking about doing sharing it, with a farm, because it was getting that, because we were the only ones treating it was just timing. We were only ones treating the truck. He was, because I joined him, I just helped make it work. I mean, we took over Speed TV channel, and we were supplying all the content for that too.
Cool.
Yeah, that was pretty big, because we got a name. But then all the big players came in and bought everything. It was Fox for the most part, and things changed. I moved to Florida. Something bad happened that pissed me off, so I walked away. But anyway, because of all of that, what a tangent! That is a king of tangent. They should call me Tangelo.
Yeah. Tangelo, or
Tangelot.
Tangelina, yeah.
That is why I've lost any interest in racing. Which is funny, because if I sat with my dad and just watched the fuck did we watch? We watched a cup race in where the hell was it? Just last Sunday. It was on. I mean, we ate, we came back, fell asleep on the couch. It was on. We like Fords, but they're not really Fords. And those are really Toyotas. And those are Chevys. And they're the only 3 variants left in the sport, which is interesting. Because it was totally different back when I was doing it. Everybody was there, Ram still does trucks. So, who cares?
Cool.
That's what I mean. You can really get into this stuff. Like you're into formula, obviously, which is cool. Formula's cool as shit. I mean, they're all cool, but I just, I don't know. I think I got burned out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should start. Well, I did enjoy that race, kind of. It was a Le Mans type track. You know what I mean? It wasn't an oval. So people like Almendinger did well because he's got a history of they race in public streets, and off road. He had that going for him as well. So he can turn, left or right, whatever the fuck it is, in the other direction, both directions. Sometimes at the same time.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it was at least interesting. Had a lot of curves. Had 20 turns. Yeah. So it was kind of interesting,
Good.
They weirded out. They weirded up their point system. There's like 3/3 to the race, and if you're in the lead for the first at the end of whatever lap they designate as the end of the first third, if you're in the lead, you automatically, what do you get, 40 points or something? I mean, this is all towards the championship series. So guys will go all out, and then that's all they ever get. They get that, and if they get a top 10, they can get some more. You know what I mean? Because top, I think you win the third, the race, you get 75. Is it? And so 75 could be a lot because you could have that and been ahead at the end of those other 2/3 as well. So you can, and for the first time ever, a Cup driver whose name I can't think of off the top of my head won 3 in a row. Won the first 3 of the season.
Oh, okay.
Well,
it's never been done before by anybody, no matter how big. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was a pretty big deal.
Yeah. Cool.
If I cared about it, but at least I saw it. Just
oh, there goes Bill. What the heck happened? I didn't touch anything.
Button again.
Yeah. Well, that's a good segue. We could talk about. Well, it is time for Trek Talk.
Yes.
Have you watched the latest episode?
No, I haven't.
From what I understand, it's probably one of the better episodes out of the season.
Well, you're really setting. Well, they have set the bar very low.
Yes, that's true.
So it's not an achievement or anything hard to do.
Right. So we could talk about why the series failed, why it's failing. Is Gene Roddenberry? Oh, we got another $2. Jim Stroning. Thank you very much. Get another.
He's going to start paying $2 every time Bill swears.
There you go, and there you go, and drums. All right, thank you, Jim. And we can't hear Bill. And when Bill figures out what's going on, we will talk about, Gene Roddenberry. He wrote the Star Trek Bible.
Fucking thing. What a pain in my ass.
There we go. So Gene Roddenberry, he wrote the Bible for Star Trek, and that's why it was so successful. It's basically built around 3 of the main characters. Bones. Oh, hey, we got one from Nana's Attic. Thank you. To keep Bill muted.
Real nice.
And Bones, Spock, and Kirk. the three main, because Kirk is, well, he's the leader, and then you got Spot's logic and Bones' compassion, and the formula worked. And to some extent, with the next generation and the shows after that, sort of pretty much followed that. And it wasn't until Discovery they just threw the Bible out.
Yeah, they threw that book. Yeah. That
And
tossed the
that's,
chain of command.
Well,
on
here's the
Orion.
thing. You know why? Because he was involved with the Kelvin universe, and he got away with it because it wasn't bad. You know, I have no problem with it really. The movies are entertaining. You know, do I like watching old guard? Yeah, absolutely. Because I've been watching it for 60 fucking years. You know,
yeah.
well, whatever, maybe 55 years. So, but it wasn't bad. You know, and it wasn't ridiculously woke or any ridiculous political.
Right.
You know, it was just exciting, entertaining, and even though it was a new chapter, you know, like a branch in the timeline, they
Right.
were still basically the same. You know what I mean? Heroic, smart, and end up coming together and saving each other in various different ways, like the perfect team would. And you know, it's and the funny thing is, you can make fun of that. It's like, yeah, how's that ever going to happen? Well, that's the point. You wouldn't make a movie about four guys who, you know, lose a guy every once in a while. You know, like every. It's you'd make the movie about the most successful guys that ever did it.
Yep. And oh, we got another one.
He's way behind. I know that last diatribe had no swearing in it. I know it didn't.
Hey, thank you, Jim. Awesome. And it was based upon, well, you know, the three main characters, but it had a feel of exploration, and it also had, you know, a metaphor or a story to tell.
Right. It's called Star Trek. They're supposed to be trekking into space and meeting it's the basis of the very origin of and they've gotten away from that.
Right. Now it's more about feelings and drama and
but in the meantime, the Federation sometime or another in its history became like the imperial, you know, bad guys. You know, in this new Trek, in this latest Trek, they apparently go bad. You know, I mean, that's the whole premise for this spin-off shit that they're doing now.
Yep.
You know, that we became the, you know, like the start.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Oh, I just swore again. There you go. It's gonna cost you. Your humor is going to be expensive.
Yeah, and so it all really started to unravel when Kurtzman took over the franchise and just ran into the ground. The only one that's doing well is Strange New Worlds.
Yeah,
and even it's not doing that great. I thought it was doing better than it is because I looked into it, and its ratings are okay. It's good enough to go on, you know, and it's not getting the extreme hatred that the other stuff is getting online, because it's just not. It's close enough to canon to keep us interested. They don't forget the science. They don't forget that they're in Star Trek. You know, they're shipping or going places for the most part. You know, it just feels like Trek, even when it gets silly. And sometimes some of their episodes are fucking silly. But you know what?
Yeah.
You say that about a lot of Star Trek.
Well, even Lower Decks stuck closer to the Bible. You know, I mean, it made fun.
Even it did when it's supposed to be comedic, and they still. You're right. They still.
Yeah, it was better than, you know, Discovery and what was the other? Oh, Picard, and what was the other one? Section 31.
Yeah, one episode.
Yeah,
It's a
and
shame,
it just
I thought that had promise.
You know what's funny? Maybe it's because I like Michelle Yeoh, because I just always liked her as an actress. And which is good for you, Bill, fucking Oscar winner. But anyway,
he said that word again.
just saying,
Oh my
I bet
God.
she feels good about herself now. But anyway, I wanted to like it, and I liked her character in Discovery.
Philippa Georgia.
It was one of the few things I liked about it was her.
Yeah.
And although he was a little over the top here and there, but she did it great. And but it was mediocre, but it wasn't terrible. It was okay. It was okay. They tried to be camp at the wrong times, and you know what I mean. And but it was okay. But it gets panned. Nobody, it gets really low ratings, and I was surprised that Strange New Worlds ratings are about equal, believe it or not, to this crap that they have on. Well, it's a little higher. It's like 4 point.
Right.
It's in the 4s anyway, but it's
wow.
Out of 5.
Yeah,
which is.
But isn't Strange New Worlds even cracking the top 10? Because I know.
Well, in streaming it does. Just like any other followed series.
The challenge continues.
Well, what can I tell you?
There we go. We need to give him a horn. Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Look, he's trying to cover up my mouth.
Now, also, what I found out is when Star Trek came back in reruns, the original series, it did way better in syndication than it did when it originally.
Oh yeah, ran. Absolutely. Yeah, they took it off. They took it off in its 3rd year because of ratings.
Yeah.
I mean, they can blame whatever episode they want. The Star Trek lore is Spock's brain was the one that killed it all. It was because it was ridiculed. One episode does not. If you really like something, one goofy, because that's all it was goofy. Yeah, the whole thing was, and it was just obvious how it was going to. You know what I mean? You could have. They wrote it as it went along. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They transfer the intelligence, and you knew what was going to happen. It wore off. There's millions and millions of connections, and then long episodes, scenes of them padding McCoy's neck because he's actually himself doing it, not the intelligence they temporarily gave him. So he had to finish it himself, and of course he succeeds. It's just a long, drawn out McCoy pissing himself, pretty much.
Dun, 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 dun. Londonard. Howdy.
Hey, Lon.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about Trek. We can talk about whatever you want.
Yeah, we could do that.
They've been putting money in trying to shut me up, but so far it hasn't worked. We've only been on 39 minutes. I'll run out of gas eventually.
Even some of the stories, people who've written books, Star Trek books and other scripts.
It's interesting you bring that up. Can I comment on that? Books, because some books are considered canon and some books are not, and even the ones that are canon do take, brand new storylines, with whatever, and it's so who decides that? You know what I mean? Because I do read it because sometimes I read this stuff because I'm a lifelong nerd, always will be, but I've read that this such and such novel considered, or something that was used that was similar in a novel, and that novel is considered canon, or something that was done in a movie that you never saw before, but it was canon from the cartoon series, which is considered canon, by the way.
Right, yeah, and they even mention that, I watched a video that explained about what Roddenberry's vision was.
Right.
And what killed it was, Kurtzman going off, in another direction. Yeah.
Brenda!
Brenda.
John, Brenda's here, Brenda. But Lon gave out the big Brenda. See the caps?
Should I send him a link? Yeah.
You can. It doesn't mean he's going to come in.
All right. Let's see if Lon.
He might have something better to do. You don't know. Yeah, right. Yeah.
See if I can
buying sneakers.
All right.
He has to go out to buy sneakers. You don't have to go out to buy anything. How about a new motorcycle? Go online, buy it, have it delivered. Go check it out when you feel like it. That's what our world has turned into.
All right, I sent him a link. Maybe he'll pop in. Send me a link, Lon, if you can. If you're not working.
Working?
Yeah, working for. Let's see. I think
it's almost 8:00.
Let me see if I still have my Star Trek books. Hold on a sec.
Oh God, is he gonna read to us from his Star Trek book?
Yeah.
See, and he can pull them up, and they'll all have official looking logos and stuff on them. And you won't know which ones are considered canon and which ones aren't. You actually have to research that. I mean, the whole lore thing, for them to think they can slip this weak ass 90210 and just dress it in Star Trek, because that's all they do. Their storyline is contradictory and insulting. You don't talk about Academy. Contradictory within
yourselves.
Insulting. I'm sorry, Art. You okay? He could have been calling for help, and I was ignoring him.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Art? Oh, he's using headphones. He can't hear me. Oh shit. Man, I don't want to talk about this anyway. It's discouraging. I just wanted, they got one more episode. I want it to end. So, Strange New Worlds is fairly woke too, but you know what? At least it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
So it's a lot less in your. It's first of all, it's a lot less stupid. I mean, it just did. This series is the dialogue, the plot or lack thereof. It's
alrighty. I'm back.
Stupid and contradictory. Characters are changed to and from what they were because of different writers in every episode, and apparently they don't work together.
Look at that. Writers, directors guy. Next generation.
Ooh, look at you, Chicky.
We got that. And
it should be in plastic. Dork breath. Throwing it around.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's got pictures. Yeah. Chronology?
Yeah. Chronology. Oh.
Exactly.
There we go.
You had to go there, Lon. You had to go there, didn't you?
Get the Star Trek phone book so you can really whack that mic.
There you go. Starfleet or Starflight. Yeah. This was the first book I got. This has all the ships.
Yeah. I've seen these. My buddy had all this stuff. I remember when I was a kid. Always wanted it. And I got a couple of things here and there, but they're long gone. I wish I still had them.
Yeah, I've got the technical manual.
That's cool. I remember when those were going around.
And
now, are these later like reprintings, or this is all stuff from when you were younger?
This was let's see. No?
Mid-80s?
Yeah.
That's the next generation.
Yeah. This is next generation.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when it came out, this is original stuff is what I'm saying.
Yep.
It's not something you bought 2 years ago.
No.
No.
Oh, and how about this? Worlds of the Federation.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So you can tell I'm a Trekkie. Mm.
No. Would never have guessed that.
Well, we've got planetary classification system. Okay, we got they go from A to N class. Wow.
So what female alien would you do, Artie?
Ooh. Probably the Orion chicks.
Yeah, like the green ones. How about the blue ones?
Well, you know what? Some of those Andorians were pretty hot.
They're very hot. Yeah, if you can handle an aggressive woman, yeah. You got it. Yeah. Yeah. Very human. I mean, besides the little fucking thingies out there, who cares about?
We got Tellers.
I think of things that do with it.
Andor. Alpha Centauri. We got Memory Alpha. Okay, cool. Izar, Kate, or Cat, and Toes. Tiberian. Yeah. Cool. So yeah. But my favorite one is, and this is the first one. Oh, yeah. Hope I didn't knock myself offline. There we go.
You're fine.
Is S1 space flight, and it shows you all the ships that before the Enterprise. Let's see. We got the space shuttle, and we also have the DY. What was that? The DY-100 class, and then we got the 500, which is the one that was in Space Seed.
So the oldest one is the Space Shuttle Enterprise.
They talk about Vostok and Mercury and.
Well, no, I mean, if they're talking about Enterprise, I mean, that goes back to wooden ships.
Yes.
Me lovely.
Well, this is for space flight.
And then
we got Cool Cat. Hey there.
Right. Second World War, present day Enterprise. Right. One of the most powerful warships in the world.
Yeah, we got the CVN 65, and now pretty soon we'll have the CV 80, which will be the Enterprise.
Do it yourself? No, did not. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. So, yes. Those are the books I've got. Oh, I've got one paperback book. It was the space race, where they had someone came up with an idea. Hey, let's race some spaceships around a course. They set up some spots where you had to go to this place and go around this pylon, come back around and go to this place, and whoever's speed has fast speed at the end of the race is the win. Basically kind of like the Formula One race, where you drive all on the track all over the city.
No, Formula One is track racing.
Yeah, but they can be through street racing.
Right.
Formula One has street racing.
Yeah,
yep. They had
that's how we do ours. We block off certain streets.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
You need more tracks.
So that's.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, ours is around inner suburban Albert Park, which goes around the lake, and they have 3 streets where they block off, and they constructed a track from that It's about five
Sure.
or so kilometers. It's about
Mhm.
3 mile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Google it.
So there was an episode of Voyager where they did the space race.
I did know Farno did that. Huh?
There was an episode of Voyager that did a space race.
Oh yeah, that was so fucking stupid. It's a space race. Yeah, and
Wait,
how about becoming lizards and having babies and leaving them there,
yeah, that's right.
and magically being transformed back by the doctor by genome manipulation. You know, if you're that fucking good, nobody in this place should ever die of old age.
Yeah,
They should actually not care how long it takes to get back, because the
Right.
doctor can apparently resequence DNA to make you whatever the fuck he wants.
right.
You know, you went back in time to lizards.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And why did they get the babies? They just left them there. They could have been turned into humans. Think about that.
Yep. Oh yeah, and Lon said Vegas had a race.
Yeah, Vegas, I think, is the other one.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't know. Maybe I did at one time know that. I don't care.
And I think Detroit had it for a while, and
By the way, I wasn't the only one supplying the information. There's so many different speedtv.com tried to fucking cover everything. There was like something going on around the world all the time at some level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
You could spend 24-hour days filling this thing.
Miami, I think, had one as well.
yeah, and Austin. Yeah, remember they moved Spin Up that one year
Okay.
because of the race. The Austin.
That's very exciting for me.
Yeah, that's too bad they don't do Spin Up anymore. That was a fun get together.
Well, the Miami, yeah.
That's where I met Uncle Bill.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the original one in Sebastian? Yeah.
Yep.
Technically not the original one, kind of, sort of. They had one the year before, but it was only a few of them that showed up. That just kind of got together in Jensen, but the other side of the overpass, the smaller beach,
Okay.
and got together kind of like that. And then that's how they come up with the idea, and they did it in Sebastian because they thought it'd be easier for people. It wasn't easier to get to, by the way, was the bottom.
Right.
It wasn't. Not even, and the parking was atrocious. But it was a nice spot. It's okay. We had a nice time. But we also only had 60-something people. If it was like it was 130 something we have now, it would have sucked. You know? I mean, I like you, Artie, but I don't want you to sit on my lap. I mean,
we did meet at that park at Palm Bay, at that one that was over there by Jim and Mitch.
No, I met you the first time.
Yeah,
in
Sebastian.
In Sebastian. Now, what's this thing in Palm Bay now?
No, I think that was the day before.
Yeah, I didn't meet up with anybody before that. I was brand new to the whole thing at that time.
Oh, okay.
It was my first meetup. I had a drone, but I met Maddie, and from there Johnny and all the rest of these guys. Anyway, and I got invited, so I said, "Okay, check it out," and that was that.
Yes, we were on. We were talking about Spin Up, and then we switched to South Florida Drone Meetup.
Yeah, yeah. We can go back to Spin Up.
Yeah. So I've been to 2 Spin Ups. Let's see, the one in 19. That's where I won the RoboMaster, and then I went to another one after that where Ray won the what was it, the Mavic 2?
Yeah, I was there with you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We were in the same hotel a couple doors.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you picked me up in that Mustang.
Yep.
That was cool. Mm-hmm.
That was just because it was available. I rented whatever was cheap, and they weren't there.
Yeah.
I said, "How about this?" I said, "I didn't care. It was just me." You know what I mean? It wasn't like I was going to haul people. Well, guess what? I fucking did. Like the whole time. It was not just you. I mean, other people too. And I'm not complaining. I was happy to do it. What else was I doing?
Oh,
Driving up to the airport and everything.
And we got another $2 for a bar of soap for Bill's mouth.
Never have. Well, I could sanitize it with something.
Yeah, and you're blurry too.
It's okay. That's how I feel.
There you go.
No, it's
And
still sucks.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, it's not
what the heck?
$200 web camera.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Bill's wearing a red shirt, so he's going to be the first one to die in this episode.
Yeah. It's funny. I matched too. I didn't do it on purpose. I just grabbed whatever's there. You know what I mean? My shorts are red, so I am all red. Not Gloria, all red. Aha! That was meant to be some pithy. What the hell? I had a lens cleaner. It's probably just from vaping in front of it constantly.
There you go. You look fine.
Yeah, I know. It came to its senses. I don't know why it does that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Brio. It's not a bad camera. It's a good camera.
Yeah.
Whatever. 4K camera. Good enough it is. Artie Street.
Yeah. Well, I've got a Logitech. I think it's a C22 or 20 HD 1080p. Yep.
Yes.
And I got it for free.
I imagine you would.
Lloyd won it. Rick Halbert sent it to Lloyd, and Lloyd sent it to me. Yeah. Which was a lot better than the fisheye looking video I was getting from my Hero 3 that I was using.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you look fine, actually. It's doing okay. Yep, it is. Dominic, what are you looking at?
What am I looking at? I don't know at the moment.
I'm at the camera. What kind of camera is looking at you, actually?
A M3 MacBook Air.
Oh.
The built-in camera.
Yeah.
It's doing good.
Yeah.
If anything, there's a lighting issue like right about here, but that's not your camera. That's your lighting.
Just lighting. I've just got.
I mean, from here,
up there, I haven't got a ring light or anything.
Yeah, no,
right.
Colors look nice. You're looking trim. Like you did your beard and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ready for going out in town.
Yep.
How about April? Who's coming to my town?
I'd love to.
April 10th, Friday night. Approximately 24-1 races are run on street circuits. Okay. She's going to beat me to fucking death with it. I don't follow shit. I didn't I didn't handle every part of this goddamn site. I took care of ARCA, Bush, Truck, Cup, F1, Rolex. I didn't do that. I didn't do everything. I think we gave some to Jay. Jay might have been doing for me because I think he liked it. So I don't know anything about it. I will admit that. We had 2 partners and me. That was the whole company. Not including the sports writers we paid to go to the tracks,
Right.
And we had like 3 of them, 3 or 4 of them, depending.
Cool.
I haven't cursed lately. Have I? I don't think so. I can. I have the technology.
There you go.
Would you mind if I got a drink? They're probably tired of hearing my voice. They're paying money to shut me up. So let me.
Well, while you're doing that, we will do a spin for Toffee. Ladies and
Hey.
Oh, sure.
gentlemen,
Well, I can't. I just won, so I can't qualify. That's not right.
all right, let's go ahead. Let me share the screen and the wheel of names. All righty. There we go. Let's show it on. There we go. All right, we got Brad, Bill, Brian, Steve, Brenda, Thomas, Lon, and Jim B. Actually, that should be Jim D, but we'll cut him some slack. So,
That sounds like a drink.
so you want to do the drum roll? Oh, that's pretty weak. All right, let's go ahead and let's spin. Oh, and Brenda won again. Brenda, who do you want? Do you want to give it to somebody or should I send it to you? Congratulations, Brenda. You won 2 weeks in a row. Imagine that. Shall we maybe you could give it to someone else on the panel. All right. Congratulations, Brenda.
Yeah, don't bother with the honey mustard. Always get that other stuff. It's good. I'm sorry. That was probably loud. I didn't turn my microphone on.
Slam that door like Tim Jackson.
Yeah, it would have been kind of me to turn off my mic, I suppose.
Yeah.
Turn the video off. Why? What's the difference? I'm not here. I wouldn't have been here. So why bother turning it? You got a little picture in place,
There you go.
There I am anyway, right there.
There we go. Oh, twice there.
On my red Scooty. There's my dad hanging out in my driveway.
There you go.
There's his ridiculous car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever.
And Brenda won again.
Did she?
Yes.
That's right. I didn't win the last time. She gave it to me. You need to give it to somebody else, my dear.
All right. Well, should I spin it again?
Well, I mean, she won it. It's up to you.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything
She could say, give it to somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she did. That's how I got it.
Yep.
We haven't heard from her yet. So.
Yeah, give it a minute. I've only been on an hour and 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
Give it to Lon.
Don't rush through the last interesting thing you got to do.
Oh, okay. I could do that, Lon. If you could give me your address and you could DM me and we'll keep it private.
Slide into my DMs.
Yeah.
Would say.
Give it to Lon. Okay. I mean, Lon likes them.
Yep, he
Lon
does.
has bought big jars of them and eaten the whole thing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
This could be trouble. You eat a couple of these bars and then, you know what? And then you go back to the Amazon and you end up spending $30 on candy and eat it in 4 days. It's fairly addictive, I have found.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, suspicious considering the drug laws in Colorado. Why are you laughing? I mean it. I mean, if it's just a cooking product, we don't, it's not there to get anybody high or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Lana's a snacker.
Mm-hmm. Lana's snacker. Yeah. We're up to 12 people watching. That's not bad.
Yeah. I chased them all off because I was talking too much.
Yeah, I'm
this always swearing and stuff,
Yeah.
People left.
Mm-hmm. So let's see what else is going on. So every time they elect a new guy in Iran, he's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess this last time they didn't get the message. Hey, maybe we shouldn't meet all in the same place.
It's going to be
I
the
don't.
son. The son is still alive. It's going to be him, and the president's not dead, by the way.
Not yet.
He's kind of a political weakling in a way, but in the reformation of whatever comes out of this, he may play a part too. Who knows? He may. I don't know. If he can somehow distance himself from the 32,000 murdered citizens in January alone. Oh shit! People are upset that this regime has been taken down. I mean, it's just crazy. Just randomly firing missiles has killed hundreds of our soldiers and sailors over the years. It was all accidents or through proxies, I mean.
Yeah, you got the Stark and the Cole that were
all the way going to Beirut, the barracks.
Hundreds of Marines. The bombing, killed 200 plus Marines there.
They just won't stop, and they'll never stop. And the way it's, all we can hope is that it ends before too many people die. I mean that. Everybody, the other side too. And some kind of coalition can be put together to help this country. Elected, even what's his name, the Shah's kid, the prince, whatever, he comes back. It could be a figurehead type of government like England,
right?
Maybe at first he's needed to help put it together, and so they can put together a parliament and have regions and representation and all that stuff.
Right.
Wouldn't that be a lovely dream?
Yeah.
Is it pie in the sky and crazy? I don't know.
Yeah.
The Kurds are allegedly alleging that they're invading not to turn it into Kurdistan. They know they can't do that anyway.
Yeah.
They want to take down because they're from Iran. The Kurds that are coming back in were from Iran and escaped the persecution from the present government. And they just want them gone, not to take over. They just want them gone. I mean, that's their spiel anyway. That's their claim. Whatever. They're talking about democracy, elections. Imagine that.
Yeah. And then we got idiots here in this country that are pissed off we did it. Oh, it's an illegal act. He needs Congress to authorize. No,
he doesn't.
Because Obama did the exact same thing.
No, he has. Yeah. No, he has the right to do these things.
He just got to finish the job now.
And these people are, the world is more unsafe now. Oh, no, it isn't. No, it is. Oh, and then you got people that they're all harping. Oh, the price of gas is like, well, what do you expect? I mean,
it went up 50 cents a gallon here.
Yeah.
50, 60 somewhere, 55. But you know what? So what? I remember being happy when it was 325 or 350 or whatever. You know what I mean? I remember being very happy it got down to that. So I'm telling you, this is just temporary. This is because of Strait of Hormuz shit.
That's right.
Strait of Hormuz shit. Don't be surprised India doesn't start helping clean up the Strait of Hormuz too. But they've done it before. Other countries are. Italy has sent air defense systems. I mean, that's not a nothing. That's something that costs a lot of money, training, whatever. But they're sending it to protect the citizens, because of the attacks on their partners. They don't, and she flat out said they're going to destabilize the world. Their center of source of energy. She just at least she's honest. She flat out says that. Everybody skirts that shit, but you need that region stable as possible. How about Venezuela has already forking up oil, which is by the way misleading. Venezuela is sending the oil here now. Yeah, guess what? They're being paid for it. We're not stealing it.
Yeah,
which it's not free.
Right.
They need to sell it to somebody. Why not us?
Yeah, there you go.
It's a much shorter trip.
That's true. It's true.
You get paid right away.
And then we got Christy Nome. She's been reassigned, and
she's her own worst enemy, I
Marlene
guess.
Mullins is the new head of DHS. Yep.
Well, he kind of shucked it up quite a bit in his interview. You know what I mean? He goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, simple farm boy, not farm boy. I don't know what he said, but it was
He's
like,
a plumber.
from Oklahoma. What was he?
Oh, yeah, he's a plumber and
Whatever
an
he was.
MMA fighter. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's talking about from when he was a child.
Right.
And then to becoming the director of Homeland Security. I'll tell you what, I like that. He's honest, this is a great honor. He's thrilled to do it. And, we'll see how it works out. But her problems were personal anyway. So some of it was personal, and some of it was she's a dum-dum. I mean, he flat out did not authorize the spending, and she said he did.
Right.
That's not good, and he can't have that, in the top echelon of his, because that's what that is. It's one of
and you don't go doinking your second in command.
Well, I don't know if that's true. I've heard the rumors.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
she is good looking. Yep. Mm-hmm.
She's fine, and she'll be fine. She'll have a career on television somewhere someday, if nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Or she may still end up being a senator.
Mm-hmm. And let's see.
She's young enough. She got
Pam Bondi is in hot water. Something going on there. So who knows?
Hot water for what?
I don't know. There's a lot of squawking going on about Pam Bondi. Yeah.
About what?
That's what I would like to know.
Oh, well, you don't know. So you just said there's just squawking.
Well, there's squawking.
To me, that doesn't sound frightening, because she could live next to a person that has chickens.
God, I didn't hear the. There we go.
I've been sitting there forever, man. Seriously. You ask the chat. I've been chatting. Yep, sitting in the back room. Yep.
I was
in the back room.
All right. Well, welcome. Good to have you. Nice hat. I like that. Looks good.
Oakley?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What does that represent? I know nothing. I know nothing about design or anything or what is that?
Oakley?
Oakley.
Oh, it's an Oakley.
Glasses.
Shit, I got Oakley sunglasses. Yeah, that's the emblem from Oakley. So it's pretty minimalist. I didn't catch it at first. Yeah, got it. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I've had this hat forever. I'll mostly wear. I bought a bunch of Puma hats this week, so I might start wearing Puma hats. I would have put one on, but I haven't even taken the tags off yet. So
I was going to say, it's clear you either own a lot or you don't wear them very often, or both. They always look brand new.
Yeah, well, I try to take care of stuff. You know what I mean? Nah, man, it's been a tough week. It's been a tough week. I gotta tell you, it's been a tough week. No. It was pretty tough. I'll tell you what, it was pretty tough. No, we're doing a couple high-speed doors at the jail, and some genius architect decided that making their building round would be awesome.
Oh.
So the building is round.
Round?
And that means the walls inside are...
Oh, they're curved.
Trying to put a fucking door on curved walls is no fun. None. Zip fun. Zero fun. None. It was
have clamshell kind of doors, or maybe doors that kind of retract, that are curved.
Well, or are you just trying to fit a square peg in a round hole? I mean, you're doing.
I got curved walls, and I'm trying to attach a flat door,
an actual door. Yeah, which is a rectangle. At best.
Flat. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
It was no fun at all.
Imagine
no fun. Nope. Mm-hmm. And these are precision doors where everything has to be perfect. They run super fast. They're they're high speed doors.
Supporting the weight as the walls taper away from you.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I imagine it would be. Shit. Hey, that's why you get paid the big bucks there.
Yeah. I solved all the problems, but it was just a pain in the ass. That's all. And then they have like down the guide, it's called the track. They have eyes that won't allow the door to close, right? And there's 50 of these eyes, and they're all lined up. They got to be lined up perfectly.
Well, that thing's gonna
They're
be
the
so
size of a pencil head. They're the
You're gonna
size of a pencil head, and they have to be lined up.
Hopefully,
The
there's
beam is about the size of a
people
pencil.
that work in that place that have half a brain, so that you guys aren't making house calls to align their 50 laser.
Yeah. Well,
Door won't
Yeah.
close.
I had no idea I was even doing this job. I go walking in Tuesday, and they go, "Oh yeah, you're going to the county jail to put in these 2 doors." I go, "What 2 doors? What are you talking about? What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh?" Yeah. Anyway, it was just a challenge all week long. It's been just, and then and I got no help. I start at 9 now, as I told you before, and they kept sending me. They got me a helper that starts at 7. So he twiddles his thumbs for 2 hours in the morning until I get there, and then he doesn't know anything about these kind of doors either. And then he has to leave every day at 3:00. So I'm just like, by the time we get down there, he puts in about 4 or 5 hours on site maybe, and then he's out. So I'm left by myself for the last.
So
few hours of the day.
out of jail too. You run into any old friends there?
No, actually, for a change, not. Yeah.
I mean, corrections officers. I understand you're friends with a lot of COs.
Oh yeah, man! I grew up around a bunch of criminals. Got a bunch of criminals in my family, so I was really surprised I didn't see anybody I knew.
Yeah.
Well, it's a Sally Port. You know what that is, right? Obviously,
Of course.
right? Sally Port. So yeah. So
were you working on the outer Sally, the outer door, or the inner door? The outer door, I'd imagine.
No, well, they only do. They have 2 doors in and 2 doors out. They don't do a air. They don't do an airlock style.
Okay.
Yeah, they open the doors from the guard shack or the observation office or whatever, and so it doesn't have to be airlocked in that way. They only open 1 door at a time. You're exactly right about that.
There's a control bubble at every, security checkpoints all over the place.
Yeah, they only let they open the door, let the cop in, and then they close the door, and then the cop has to secure the prisoners and all that.
It sounds sweet, but that's the most boring job in the jail. Seriously, sitting in that thing. It's air conditioned there. You're okay.
Yeah.
You can have the radio fucking on when nobody cares, as long as you're doing your job. But it's so boring. You imagine actually just unlocking the door. People you recognize, they hold the pass up. You don't even look at it because you've seen the same people every day.
Yeah.
That sucks. Yeah.
Oh, well, not this one. They have it a little bit better than that because it's a county jail.
Oh, yeah.
So they have people bringing prisoners in from all over the county, obviously, but it's all these municipalities, like, all the little cities and the towns and the yada, yada, yada. Between the county, the state of Michigan brings in prisoners that everybody brings in, they catch somebody drunk driving or, just whatever. They bring
the jail was big enough. There were security checkpoints that separated different sections from the jail from each other.
Oh, they probably do inside. Yeah, sure.
And so you had a control bubble that would control the doors and that. And you had a control bubble even on the blocks. The blocks were 600 and some odd feet long or something like that. 400 cells lined up, 200 on a tier. And it was very, very long. So you actually split that in half. Something could go down in one, and you could at least cut it in, cut it in half at the middle to a control bubble that we had in the middle of the block. It's an interesting job. Yeah.
So no, the most boring job in the place was the poor cop that had to just sit there in his car in front of the opening because we had an opening, while we were working on it. So he had to just sit there all day and play on his phone for 8 hours, 10 hours straight.
Well, that's a lot of.
That's all overtime on him too. They were happy to get it because they were like, it's all OT.
Well, depending on where these cops are from, a lot of it's hurry up and wait. You know what I mean? You get something might happen. You got to hurry up. But in the meantime,
no, he was there for me.
I know. It's the ultimate version of that.
Yeah. So.
Because nothing's going to happen. He's there for you.
No, nothing's going to happen.
Even if he wasn't there, I mean, you do have corrections officers controlling what was going on. You wouldn't necessarily need an armed officer outside the place.
Well, it's a wide open door. You know what I mean?
Okay. Like I said, the place we had 6 towers with guys with rifles.
Well, that's not this kind of jail. This is a county jail, man. There's no towers or any of that kind of shit. I don't even know if they have a yard.
No.
No, this is a county jail. This is like
they have to have some kind of recreation area, even if it's just pens.
Maybe it's probably in the center. Maybe it's in the center of the stupid circle.
Yeah, it could be.
maybe it's the hole in this donut.
Most likely because
the round basketball court. Yeah.
I don't care how small the jail is. I know they got towers, and and when it's yard out, you're allowing inordinate amounts of the population out at the same time that don't live on the same blocks. So because we had to, there was just too many. You have like A and B block go out and C and D block. You control it that way. But it was fucking hard, man. It was like 40. How many? It was like 4,400 that we were taking care of. It was interesting.
Yeah, I don't know, buddy. I'm looking right now. It's not looking too. I don't see anything like that. Hold on. I got an aerial photo. Let's see here.
An aerial photo of
the jail.
Oh,
I have an aerial photo of the jail from the internet.
Well, by law, they have to allow them recreation time. Even guys in the hole, even guys in death row. Wow. They got to get an hour every 24 hours. They just let them out in a pen.
Bitches, I just want a picture. Let me see here. How about this? Aha. No. Save image. Maybe I don't want to save it. Maybe I want to open it in another tab. That's what we want to do, right?
Oh, open.
I know, right? I'm not even crazy about this stupid picture. Yeah, here we are. It's generic county picture.
It's the real. This is the real thing, man. This is the dirt. This is the life.
Okay.
Of Delon.
Okay.
Now here we go. I gotta go back to you and hit share.
Hit share.
Yeah, I understand.
There we go. I heard a thing.
It sounded like it came from my computer. That was loud. Ding.
Here it is. Maybe. That's
no.
I'm getting there. Share. Okay, did it go?
Ah, there we go.
And there is a little bit of a yard when I look closer.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. Can you see my little arrow, my little pointer, or no?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, these are the 2 doors we're putting in.
Oh, okay.
And then there's 2 on the other side of the circle.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Over here, let's say. So, wait a minute. No, that ain't it. It's probably on the other side. It doesn't matter. It's on a circle building just like this. It's on one of these ball sacks.
You gotta laugh. You know what's funny about jails? Look how well kept they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is a facility to house the worst of the worst. Some not so bad either, but also the worst, and it just looks like this pristine, shopping mall, like the parkade in the back, whatever. Yeah, it's interesting.
Anyway,
because they got a lot of cheap labor there.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Of course. But you might be right, Bill. I see this little fenced-in area over here with the tree. I can't see them letting them play outside around these trees and shit, though. Yeah.
You might have trustees that they allow outside the fence.
Well, trees and shit.
That's the actual title, trustee. Yeah, they let them go out there and trim hedges and this and that. These are short timers that have more to lose by running than what I mean, and they're considered trustees. Do some of them run once in a while? I don't know.
I might be wrong again because this is like a double fence.
Why would
you?
The
picture up?
You get
see that walkway? and it looks like a double fence. So it looks like that's just like a
Yeah, but
walkway.
the grounds have to be done
no.
too. Don't forget,
Oh yeah, they probably you're right. They have somebody out there trimming shit. I'm talking about you said recreation and shit. I'm still looking for this recreation
yeah, no,
outdoor
they have
recreation
to.
area.
Yeah, no,
And
they
I'm
have.
not seeing it, man.
Yeah.
I don't.
What's inside those those donuts down there? Those
Well,
round.
yeah, they might have gyms and shit in their tracks, swimming pools.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
And beyond that, is that parking lot or is that
On the other side, up here,
yeah?
out here.
Look, yeah, go to the right a little and go down like that. Do you see any pavement down there?
Oh yeah, that looks
Right
like
here.
parking.
There's a
Yeah.
drive around. There's a dock back here, a delivery
Is there?
dock.
Okay, all right.
Doing work back there too next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
Oh,
drive.
the yard might be right there in the middle. Do you see the grass right in the middle? You see the start? It's a U. It might be right there.
Oh, it could be. I haven't paid attention. I'll be honest with you.
No,
I've driven all the way around this jail.
I mean, there may be chain link down there at the open end of it, but you see, it's surrounded by the buildings.
Mhm.
We had yards in between. It's great if it was different though, but we had like really long, double sided. I mean, they were double sided, but they were fucking long. You know what I mean? And they ran parallel to each other, A, B, C, D, E, like that. And in between them were grassy areas, so they couldn't always let everybody out in the big yard because there was too many. So depending on the day of the week, your yard out, they'd let you out a different door down the end of your block, and that would be your yard out, was the grass in between your block and the next one over. Whereas that bark might be out in the yard or whatever. Anyway, it's a good security thing too. It keeps them separated. It's something that was employed just before I got there. I got the job because a lot of guys got fired because of what was going on in that place. And it was a big scandal. So there was a lot of new jobs opened up. Should have never quit that shit. My pension would have been lovely.
Oh, I have many jobs I wish I never quit. I'd be pulling pensions from. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you could go back and talk to yourself.
Yeah.
And give yourself a couple of tips too, which would be good. Just a little. Get that Bitcoin? It's pretty cheap, man. Get it.
Yeah, I had it. I would have kept it.
Yeah.
I would have talked myself into keeping it.
Mm-hmm.
How many Bitcoin millionaires? I mean, God.
Yeah, I blew it.
Yeah. No, I remember being interested in it. I was actually all the way in the beginning, but when they were just talking about it and how you farmed it, but with multiple video cards and this and that, and seriously considered setting myself up a little farm. Well, even if I farmed a small amount of it back then,
yeah,
it'd be worth a nice little chunk of change by now. It's a lot of power things.
Yeah.
When you have rigs like that with multiple video cards, but even if you just did a double of whatever the strongest was at the time, back then you could put some blockchains together and get a portion of one at least. But they were a lot cheaper back then. Don't forget too.
Yeah,
easier to get, and it wasn't like now. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other one that took off? What was like the second largest?
Something Ethereum.
Oh yeah,
Ethereum.
Yeah.
If you got in the ground floor of that was I believe like pennies at the beginning.
Yeah.
It was like Doge.
Doge was like dirt cheap, and then it went up to like
then it disappeared.
9 cents, and then it crashed after that. Yeah. I don't know where it is right now. I haven't followed it in so long. I know Bitcoin went over 120,000.
Something like that.
And then it dropped down to 70K.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a how paltry.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I guess people bought it as higher than 70K.
I bought it for under $1 when I bought it. Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying, man. All the things.
It sucks.
My in-law always regretted that they were going to invest in this restaurant, and that was not my in-laws, but the grandparents. which ones were they? Anyway, they were. Yeah, it was on her side. Anyway, they were going to invest in a hamburger place, and her mother talked him out of it. And what are you, crazy? That much money, and you're only going to charge like 15 cents a hamburger? How are you ever going to get your money back? Or was it a quarter maybe at the time?
Yeah.
And they didn't do it. And it was like McDonald's number 286 or something like that.
Yeah.
It was one of like the first 300 McDonald's, man. So we're talking about $11,000 or something. And it would be worth millions. Right. With no vision.
Well, basically the model was built on real estate.
It was my second wife's parents, now that I was thinking about it. If I had to get that straight in my head. I've had too many that I don't think about ever again. I'm sorry, Art, what?
Well, they basically made their money on real estate, is what it was. Not just selling burgers, because that's how they made their money, was they bought the land, and then over time that land got, it appreciated, and that's how a lot of those people got rich back in the early days, because they were able to get the land that the restaurants were on. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I think going from a few hamburger joints to thousands around the world had something to do with it too. Just a little bit. There was some work involved.
He watched that movie.
Sucked working. I worked at that place, by the way, as a manager. That's one of the. That's like near the top of my most hated jobs list. Was managing a busy and old McDonald's. We had a basement. McDonald's don't have basements. They learned their lesson, but this was an old one, man. This one, like I said, I forget what it was, 268, 286. I don't know. It'd be funny if it was 286. If you know restaurant lingo.
Not Jim.
But it was Cockroach City down there. I mean, it was like you stored your tomatoes down there when the big DLT was a thing. Oh, God, it was so what a terrible job. Terrible people. I shouldn't say that. I was just lazy. It was my fault. Had to be.
Oh, there goes Lon. What the heck happened?
I besmirched McDonald's.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm sure it's somewhere a delight to work at. People actually like working at that chicken place. What do you call it down the street? The religious one that's closed on Sunday.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, people say nice things about working for them. I mean, they're apparently they expect a lot. Clean and trim. No, ladies. No. You want to work here? You want to paint your nails? That's fine. It's a free country. See you later. You know what I mean? Because that's health code and so on and so on.
Right.
I mean, they're so by the book. But they close and they take them on outings and they pay for it and they do this team building shit. And people are generally, of course, don't get me wrong, even in a perfect there's nothing perfect. That's the point. People are not the same. And a place that is being run in Texarkana might not be being run as well as the one in Mobile. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I'm saying? Because of people who actually are in the place. But, they don't last. See, that's the thing in a good company. If they're not doing what they're supposed to do, they don't last. So, and I think it's a good company. The quality of food is always the same. Good. Yeah. You got Dominic, you got Chick-fil-A's there?
No, we don't.
No.
It's pretty good. I mean,
they're good. I like their chicken tenders. Are really good.
Oh,
it is, but it's consistent. That's the whole thing. It's consistent. Yeah. It seems like it's fresh. The people are polite. They got this theme of you're first, and they act like it. The way they talk to you, and
they're busy as hell too.
They're busy as hell. Yeah, and it takes a certain type of personality to be able to go through that during the day and not have it crush their souls. Because I'd be thinking the wrong things about everybody that walked in the place.
Mm-hmm.
And put on that face would eventually kill me. But you see, some people know how to turn that shit off. Put on the face, do the job.
Oh, there he is. He's back.
He's back.
Weird. I had like 6 windows open. I did that, but it just froze up and didn't want to do anything. And that's pretty strange.
Before I dropped off too, and they laughed at me, and we never talked about it. I never lost my internet or anything. I just got kicked, and I was at that screen that it knew that, or you knew that I was there, and I'm waiting to be allowed in, but I can't see or hear anything. Like I'm in the wrong fucking room all of a sudden.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I know everything's working, so I refreshed it. And then you saw me, and I saw you, and it came right back in again. But it's nothing I was doing. Just, it's just weird.
It was weird.
It glitches here and there,
Yeah. I was looking to share another picture, no big deal. I didn't think anyway. And then all of a sudden, everything just froze up, and then it stayed like that. And then, so I tried to just click out. I'm like, okay, I'll just click out, and they wouldn't even let me do that. They kept holding on to the stream. It wouldn't let me click out of the stream. I was like, what?
So what'd you do? You just closed it. You closed it out and then reopened it.
Yeah, I had to close my whole browser. I had to close the browser.
There you go.
Refreshing worked for me that time, but I'm telling you, I believe it that you had to close it out. It's just on occasion, I don't know, something. It crosses its nuts somewhere and it hurts.
Yeah. I started refresh. I tried refresh, by the way.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure you did. It's like the first thing you would do, right?
I hit refresh.
It's the right link, so it's got to work, right? So let's try it.
Everything just stopped, and I'm like, what happened? And then I tried refreshing. Then I was just gonna close it, and it wouldn't close the window.
Yeah,
it was just like beeping at me. I'm like, what the hell?
Hey, don't forget, Chrome does updates, or whatever your browser does updates all the time, and then they got to kind of keep up with it. You know what I mean? With any changes that may affect how their software works, which is part of the course. Everybody should, but it's going to happen. I mean, it was a brief inconvenience,
It's not the end of the world. I wasn't, helping someone do a bypass surgery in Germany. You know what I mean? No. Like where I was live streaming a heart bypass or something, and I was talking them through it. I'm saying? It's like,
but this is a paid for service, and even though Artie's on a lot, he's not abusing his hours on this service. You know what I mean? He's not one of those everywhere he goes. Like I used to be. Like I used to be. Yeah, like live. Hey, here I am fishing by my house. Whatever. I was a douche, but I got me a lot of hours.
Well,
Johnny's not in here. I would tease him real quick if he was, but he's not.
He's on a bit.
He goes live a lot, but that's fine. He doesn't go live as much as Paul Murray or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, does that guy still go live? I haven't paid attention.
Oh, yeah.
I know Joe speaks about him.
I was on there. I just got off there to get on here.
Oh, really? Okay.
I
was sure he was going live still.
I go in there on Sundays sometimes, either on my way out, usually on my way out to my dad's house.
Yeah.
Well,
I try to catch Johnny's show on Sunday morning, and I usually get cleaned up, come back, and I go, oh shit, he's off. Sometimes
Johnny's up for an hour. He's he's like hour and out.
Well, I've been playing around with AI again, and I got another.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget Uncle Bill's Toys tomorrow night.
That is disturbing, to say the least.
Disturbing. And then you got.
Holy crap, the 72 virgins look like Nancy Pelosi and Maxine Waters.
That's just kind of childish.
I don't know. How old is Nancy Pelosi?
I don't know.
Because I tell you what, I think she's in her 20s and 30s.
Well, here's what. Before they were making her look really good, and I go, no, use these pictures. I go, all right, close enough. It looks like her.
Doesn't matter. Nancy Pelosi's still quite a bit younger than that fucker. So, he was 86. Yeah. Lest we forget. So whatever he got, he should be grateful for. And what was the other one? Was even younger yet, right?
Waters.
Yeah.
That's a no from me, dog.
Holy crap, the Clears put an air tag in my turban. This is outrageous.
Yeah, okay.
This is outrageous. Yeah.
Yes, that was outrageous, yeah. God. You could do better than that.
Yeah.
If you write that, you should tell your AI off.
I've heard that joke a few times. I think they said it on Gutfield about that.
Anime style 始めましょう。
かわいいですね。
やったー、すごいです。もっと頑張ります。
Who's that supposed to be?
It's supposed to be art, but it looks more like Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
It looks like looks like several anime characters. The grandpa.
That was anime.
Yeah, I know. I get that, but that's what I'm saying. It looks like a bunch of.
Hi, everyone. Look at my reindeer friend.
Hello.
He's come to life. Isn't that magical?
Yay, let's play.
That is really disturbing. Who is that for? Who the fuck is that for? I mean, that's not for us. So, I mean,
Hey there, little buddy.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
You're so funny. Let's rock.
Yeah, let's rock.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Is this some kind of deal where they're going to be 10 seconds long? I'm okay with that.
It's going to start a new channel, Art's White Van.
Yeah.
Art's White Van.
Hey, everyone. Let's welcome my new buddy, Alf. He's a big fan of The Flash, just like me. Welcome, Alf.
I mean, if that's not, a kid's TV show, I've never seen one. Me and Alf are going to go on an adventure.
Yeah.
Bathroom. No, I mean.
yeah, exactly.
Go on an adventure.
We're going to go in the boys' room right now.
That looks like an intro to a kid's show. Yeah. Doesn't it? Ron, Dominic, you're with me, aren't you?
Yeah, Dominic.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
That's
Thank
great.
you.
Well, I did do a political cartoon, political ad.
Hi, I'm Brittany Pedersen, running for Congress in Colorado 7th District. My goals are no bond for illegal criminals, taxes on tips, and overtime that only benefits greedy businesses and lowers revenue. More funding for gender-affirming care for children of Colorado. I approve this message.
And that's a real person. She's my congresswoman.
Yeah. Well,
what'd you vote for her for then?
She's got her attributes. She's
She's
got some attributes,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I didn't even notice.
And she's good looking. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think she actually said any of that stuff, but
No. But when she was in the state legislature, she did make fentanyl a misdemeanor. Well, it used to be a felony.
Well, that's a way to lessen, crime in your state. Hey, look, level 2 crime, level 3, level 4 crimes have gone down. Yeah, I bet you they have.
And then there's.
Well, now, this is a fine clay predicament, but I reckon it's kind of fun. Stick around, y'all.
Mel?
No,
That's Lloyd.
Supposed to be Lloyd. Yeah. Lloyd gained about 200 pounds. Art left that claymation out in the sun.
That's pretty funny.
Here's the original.
I can't believe this is happening again. This is ridiculous. I'm so over it. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Line. Don't get me wrong, but who made up that dialogue? What is that?
What's up with the dialogue? That's what I'm saying.
That was random. All I did is I said, make it claymation, and it made up its own dialogue.
Yeah, claymation of Lon and make him a bitch.
Yeah,
not even that. It's just like it doesn't even make any sense. Maybe I had a reason to be pissed. What is it?
I know it was just bitching. That's all it was.
Yeah.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome to my spooky clay world. Let's have some fun with these wiggly bones.
Yeah, that one creeps the shit out of me, by the way.
Hey, kids, let's have some fun with my wiggly bones.
Yeah, my wiggly bone.
Kind of feel it.
No
Kind
idea
of.
my ass. But
Yeah,
Lon,
let's
at
go
the
have
end of
some fun with these wiggly bones.
Lon, at the end of the thing, you actually hold your breath. Your cheeks puff out because you're holding your breath like a cheek. That's what it did to you.
That was pretty
So
good.
that's why I was like, it made no sense. And the wiggly bone thing, and you're starting to make these other ones that are definitely geared toward children. You're making me concerned.
I'm concerned, Art.
Mr. Wiggly Bones.
Hey, Hazel, whose birthday is it today?
Lee Bessing.
Lee Bessing. Hey there, little buddy.
Hello, I'm ready for fun.
What should we do today?
Let's play.
Hey, Hazel, let's sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
How do you like my wiggly bones? At least I waited till after, because you can unmute yourself.
You could actually create a real life kids. I know. I hope you're intentionally making that kid level mentality, and that wasn't actually in for adults, because you're hitting your stride there. I think in preteens, something that could be informative and storylines. You're creating characters now.
Mm-hmm.
I see some. Tell it to write you a kid story with that character. See what it looks like.
Come join my motorcycle club and let's ride. Well, let's go to Jake's Roadhouse and rock out to Project X.
How dare you?
Project X.
Yeah, I like that one even less. Yeah,
that one's
and no bikers. Join my motorcycle club.
That's what she said. Not to you.
That's what she said.
What a beautiful smile you have in these things.
yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Good sport and all that.
Yeah, you're like, oh, you got me.
You got me.
You got
me. And we all know it's me because I'm holding my hand, my what do you call it? My useful hand up here and talking to it. So we know we're talking to me. So that's a message from Art's heart right there.
You know what? That was Art 100%.
Self-deprecating humor that he's able to put out there vicariously through this fake life that he holds at the end of his hand. Yeah. There's lessons to be learned there. Yeah. In humanity. Yeah.
Right.
Hey, have you seen all the videos about the Ray Neo glasses, the Air 4 Pros that came out? Everybody and the brothers putting out videos about them. They're the glasses you plug into your controller or into your phone or whatever, and they have screens inside them. You get a screen. I ordered them. They were supposed to be here Tuesday. Then they're supposed to be here Wednesday. Then they gave up on Thursday. They said it's supposed to be here today. So I called today and canceled them. We got a refund, and then I get a notification that they're like in Romulus. I don't know. I don't know if they'll get delivered or not, but whatever.
So wait, tell me again. I mean, you're using for your Neo. Okay, so you're using a controller. Oh,
they're called Ray Neo Air 4.
Oh, Ray Neo. But I mean, you're using it in conjunction with your phone, or just your controller?
You can use it with the phone.
Yeah.
You can use them with your drone. You can use them with a bear. You can use them anywhere. No,
I mean, do you need is there a phone involved, or you can use keys and a controller, for example?
Let's say your controller, like let's say if you have the RC2, for example, with a controller, or my RC Pro 2, I can plug them into the USB-C port, and it will display inside the glasses.
Which is cool, but you need a controller. All right, that's what I'm saying. That's cool. I like that. I mean,
directly from your drone, like over the air, like goggles.
What? You're plugging it into your controller, aren't you?
Well, so but you meant
it's seeing what your controller is sending to it.
Right. No, you made it sound like That's
I was
it.
no,
You
I was
gotta
like
plug
a
it
dumb
in,
control, like an RC1, like a dumb controller, or you can do it without a controller at all, just the glasses themselves. I didn't know how advanced these things were. That's all I was saying.
No. Yeah.
All this is basically converting what's being sent to your RC2 Pro or whatever.
They're monitors. That's all.
You know.
It's like a
Yeah,
monitor.
yeah, like an external monitor. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is a
That's all
cool
it is.
idea. Nothing wrong with
It's the
that.
glasses. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as they read right to you, when you're flying. I mean, I've seen people never be able to dial in their goggles and like makes them nauseous when they fly.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
It's not just for. In fact, it's not even for flying drones. That wasn't even the marketing on their part. Jake Sloan did a video. Danny McGee did a video of using them to fly drones, and
Oh.
Bo did a video like a year ago using them, the old ones to fly
It's
drones.
not to fly drones. Were they like? Would you fly the drone, for example, with the control itself, and then when you get where you want to be, is it for photography? If it's not for flying the drone,
No.
what is it for?
It's for anything.
Well,
I just because this is kind of a drone channel, so I mentioned it about drones.
yeah, no.
Watch Netflix on them. You can plug them into your phone and watch Netflix.
Mhm.
I think it's cool. I'm just saying. All right, that's all. So, I think it's a cool product.
Yeah, they're a long way from having glasses you just put on your face and you fire your drone up and it'll just show on your
Yeah,
glasses.
they're called goggles. They're just
Yeah,
really big fucking glasses right now.
yeah.
Yeah, those are glasses. They're just gigantic. Yeah.
Even those you need a controller.
Yeah, of course.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, I know. In some drones, you can fly with just a phone by itself too. So it depends. I guess what you're doing.
Ooh, with the Neo 2, if you flew it with just a phone,
Yeah,
then you could use the goggles like that with the Neo.
that's kind of what I was asking. That's pretty cool. I
You
think.
got to plug it into your phone, though. I think the question was, you got to use your phone. Well, yeah, you got to have something that puts out a display.
Bud's here.
Bud, hey, Bud.
Yeah.
But no, the beauty of these things and the negative, depending on who you talk to, is that you got to plug them in. They have no battery. They don't have Wi-Fi. They don't have nothing like that.
Right.
All they are is screens. Basically, and you plug them into your phone. You plug them into your controller. You plug them into your PS3 or PS4 or PS5. You plug them into whatever's got a display port out, your computer, whatever. You can just plug them in, and then it puts it right in your face. So you're on the plane. You want to watch porn, you don't want the person next to you seeing you watching porn or whatever. So, or just whatever.
You could be like Artie and be an international spy.
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't want people seeing what he's looking at because it's microfilm.
Yeah. Pretty sneaky, sis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They just look like sunglasses, basically, and you have a tinted lens.
That sounds
They
great.
have a cover for them too, but they have tinted lenses, and you can walk around all day long with movies playing in front of your face while you're
Or
walking.
you get one of those sticks and pretend you're blind.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Watching a movie.
Yeah, and they have speakers in the ear dealios. My Bang Olufsen, by the way, which is
so. Based on what you're saying, can you adjust the
brightness?
No, the porosity. In other words, so you could see through it. You know what I mean? In other words, you said walking around with
they're glasses like these basically, but they're darker tints in this.
Right, but
screens
can you see through the movie or whatever it is you're watching?
Yes.
And you can adjust how dense you want that. Like
no, not dense, but how bright it is.
Well, I would think you could turn it up to the point to that you're not walking around, you're just sitting in a chair in the airport and you just make it look like a movie.
Yes.
Without seeing anything behind it. That's what I'm saying.
Technically you could.
Like you wouldn't walk around like that, because you'd probably
could if you wanted.
Make a fool out of yourself, bang it to people. No, I'm just saying, is it adjust? I would imagine it'd be adjustable.
I think if you adjust the brightness, that would adjust how well you can see through it. I know when I have them. And then they also have a cover, obviously. And they have a Batman edition, and then they have a Joker edition. I could pull up the stupid web or art. It's on Amazon if you want to pull it up. If you have any interest whatsoever.
There's got to be some kind of opacity level so people aren't blinding themselves and accidentally turn it on when you're driving down the road. It comes up and
Well, I'm
blinds
not
you.
sure you're wearing them by accident. You
No,
know
I
what I mean?
understand. I understand. But people, don't forget, people are stupid. They may like how they look. They may figure they're there. I was
They got to
watching
be
them
plugged in.
instead of putting them away. Yeah, that's true.
They got to be plugged in. I
It
think
was
they got
tied
to
into
power
my car.
on too.
It was tied into my Tesla's cameras. I could see everything.
Yeah.
Man, people be doing that too sooner or later. Yeah, you shouldn't do it while you're driving. I imagine it'd be bad.
I would imagine it's a bad idea, but anyway, it's an interesting product. It's not new. AR glasses have been out for a minute. They're on the fourth version of this exact company's on their fourth version.
Yeah, I'm
Cool.
waiting. I'm waiting for at least the sixth or seventh version. I'm waiting for when it's so common that it's being sold for a couple of chickens and a goat.
Right.
Yesterday's news comment, like there's already a better level of something, but this
Right.
shit's still pretty damn good, and you
Well,
can get
it's like you're down to $200, so that's why I went ahead and got them. I'm like, I don't even have a use case for them because I live alone. I have 85-inch TV I'm staring at, so I don't need
to
but
200.
Mhm.
You said 200.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
no, that's what I'm saying. That's why I ended up getting them.
Cool.
250, I believe, to be exact.
Well, that's a big difference. Forget it. 250, just off the cliff.
Right, but they're
No, it's not a lot.
It's something. It's something to play with. I might use them to fly a drone here and there. If it's really bright out or whatever.
Now you see me. The ultimate version would be prescription. That would actually change depending on how dark it is outside.
They have that.
With a different, and of course different opacity levels, or I could just window it in the corner of the bottom, or if I'm not actually watching it, but I want to hear what's going on. Like a monitor.
I think they have that.
Yeah.
That's
all pretty cool. But without it costing
they're like $500 or $600.
Yeah. Oh, well, see, again, that's not that bad. I'll take $1,000s. I mean, I don't know. How new is this technology?
$500. They're photochromatic. In fact, they're electro-photochromatic. You can adjust it, the darkness of the glasses with a dial.
They're like matrix glasses.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I think I want a pair now.
Well, you can wait on it, and I'll be down in April.
Does it have like a smartwatch built into it?
No, but like I said,
find everything. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Everything that's on your phone screen shows on the glasses, so that's something.
Well, yeah, that's what a smartwatch does anyway. So it is kind of smartwatchy-ish. If you're wearing it walking around. That's why a prescription would be good.
Yeah. No, they have prescription inserts you can buy. You can send your prescription, but I think it's only single vision. I don't think they do. You're not thinking you're wearing them 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm supposed to wear glasses all the time. I just don't.
Yeah.
I think I'll buy them when it advances to the point where it will automatically change the prescription based on random, like how you tune up things and you do updates, like the time to update your prescription and automatically scan my eye and change my prescription, go through the whole thing automatically change the lens to match it. And not look like I'm something out of Doctor Who.
Yeah, you're not going to be alive for that. Just so you know. That's way out there.
Someday.
Way out there.
Someday.
Yeah, that's like those contacts that change their thickness or whatever to match your eye.
As long as they start somewhere near your prescription, depending on, you can probably do it with 2 different discs. You just strengthen
one disc, just change the thickness of it.
Strengthen. Well, you could do that, but with discs, but with that have different thicknesses, and as you turn it, it becomes thicker. And you would change the depth on it. You know what I'm saying? Like you turn to the right, it's thicker now. You turn to the left, it's thinner. So it could, it's only going to go so far. You're going to have to replace them eventually because of stigmatism and other things. But I think it can be done. Yeah, without looking ridiculous, heinous.
There's diopters already, so
it's a twin ring. It could be this big. It could be round. They're going to be round. That's a style. It's a statement.
Yeah, I think that they're getting there. It's just like smartphones back in the day. You're right. Everybody and their brother have them. At some point, Yeah, I know. At some point, they're going to be cheap, so cheap, and they're going to be wireless. When they become wireless, I think will be the next really big
Ooh.
step without having to have arms on them this thick.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because of the batteries and shit.
Because
Yeah,
hopefully based on the advance of new power systems, new battery systems.
exactly.
Yeah,
Once you get to that
it
point,
looks like they're coming. You know, they're various ones.
yeah, they look just like these glasses. Then you'd be, you know what I mean?
Or real close at least. You know, maybe some
Yeah.
styles have a little thicker beginning. Oakley's do.
Yeah, the Oakleys aren't too
very
bad.
thick at the beginning. You know,
Yeah,
plenty of room to work. Plenty of room.
yeah.
Huh?
I've got a question about the Neo 2. Do you need that antenna on the back to work with the controller?
Yes.
Mine are in the truck.
Okay. Just wondering. Because, yeah.
Well, you got one? You got a regular Neo?
No, I've got a Mini 2 coming.
Yeah, me too.
And it came with the controller and batteries. And I thought, oh, maybe that controller should work with the Neo 2.
No, it's a RCN1, right? Or RCN2?
RCN1? Are you sure? Okay.
The Mini
That's
2
what
came with RCN1, isn't that right?
RCN1.
Yeah.
Mini 2 is RCN1.
Yeah, the
I
Neo
have
2 is
I have a Mini
RCN3.
2, and it has an RCN1.
Yeah.
So they are correct. It will not work.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
well,
Neo's an RCN3.
It's because it's OcuSync 2. You got
okay.
to go to
OcuSync
OcuSync 3.
All right. Well, I'm glad I asked.
Well, up to 4,
before
depending which drone he's talking about.
Yeah, so that drone should be here sometime next week.
Well, yeah, you got a Mini 2. Why do you care about a Neo anyway?
Yeah, it's well, I was going to eventually get back into FPV, get goggles for down the road.
You might be able to pick up an RCN2 relatively cheap, you know.
I think he needs an RCN3, by the way.
Oh, does
I'll
he?
sell you an RCN3 cheap, and then I'll buy the RC2. Because I'm sick of not having a screen.
Well, this doesn't have a screen. It's just a regular. You put your phone in. Yeah.
Right. It's RC. It's an RCN1.
That's why RCN3.
RCN2s are the same way.
Okay.
They look exactly the same.
Yeah, they do. They're just different transmissions. They look the same.
Okay. I'm glad I asked. All right. Well, I'm going to close out the show because I got work tomorrow.
Right.
So, Lon, congratulations on Toffee. Just shoot me your address, and I will get that out to you tomorrow. So, or Sunday at the latest. So, good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. Don't forget Bill's show tomorrow night. You all have a great evening.
Who has a show?
And good night.
I'll try not to forget it. Sometimes I almost do.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget Uncle Bill's Toys tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time.